It's a JPEG, Varric. You are going to be 60 years old by the time that hits the game. I'll probably be dead. All right. But hey, if that JPEG makes you thousands of dollars happy, buddy, by all means, go for it. Knock yourself out. I'm happy for you. All right, we are live on Tubes. The Tubes. Whatever. There it goes. There's the link if you want to go there. If not, no worries. But yeah, we're getting started. Hey, what makes me happy? What makes me happy? Because whatever it is, you don't like it. I don't know what makes me happy. Wait, my dog makes me happy.
Okay.
My wife too. Do you not like them, Varric? I was supposed to put Varric on the spot, and I just put myself on the spot. Random thought. Wonder how many people have their Star Citizen accounts listed in their wills. Varric does, even though technically that's illegal, isn't it? Don't die. Are you okay?
Why, you care now?
Yeah, I've always cared. Oh my god. Anyway, I just missed my stop.
Good. Karma.
So freaking quiet. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not in Levski. I'm at one of the stations. So I came out to Nick's last night and decided to, make sure I was here already. I don't know. Apparently bounties work better out here. Supposedly. I did an LRT last night and they actually fired at me. So that's a step in the right direction. Yeah, it is against TOS to transfer your account. Which I think is kind of silly. Because, like, Facebook has things where, like, you can specify people that can get control of your account if you pass. And I know a lot of platforms are starting to do that.
I've been thinking about packing up everything, heading in somewhere new for a fresh start. Figure all I need is a few resources and I can just
Alright,
fabricate
so
anything else I need. I feel like it'd do my soul some good to
I guess we'll just go try to do one of these. And see how it goes. And we'll keep an eye out for Courier to mix in.
Yeah, why buy something when you can just take up space for free?
You got all the details and you know what to do. Play it smart and come home safe, you hear?
They did make these Lagrange points in Nyx. They really do feel like little podunk, like, airports in the middle of nowhere, US. You can't just give someone your credentials. Yeah, Star Citizen, of all digital platforms or games or properties or whatever, like, it is an interesting, thing to deal with. Actually, hold on a minute. I want to check something. Okay, it's not grainy. Just making sure it's not grainy. Oh.
Welcome to the exit. Your vehicle. Please visit us again. Bye.
Wow. 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 Actually, I do have to go back to the lobby because I want to see if I can buy a mining attachment before I forget. Just in case I see something I want to mine. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well on this, what is it, Friday? Did we make it to Friday? Oh my god, we did. We'll watch the Q&A video. I watched about a third of it. I'll probably watch the rest later tonight.
Anything
So,
specific you're interested in?
do Do you not? Okay. There's a clinic. Cargo, admin, Habs. Is there no actual vendors other than these guys down here? There's one that does equipment. So I did watch the beginning portion. You know, they were talking about balancing of ships and whatnot. I don't know.
Hey, yeah, have a look around.
Oh, there we go. This is what the more I listen to it,
Whatever. Sure thing.
cool. The more I listened to it, the more I realized, like, things like the flight model and stuff, and I'm just, oh no, what's happening? Of course, this is Rat getting in my head here, but they're further away from getting it into a good spot than they'd like to come off.
Hey, let me know if you need anything.
All right, let's see here. They said the Caterpillar will be getting a total rework. Good. It does feel very dated and just scattered, I guess would be the word. Now you're torn to wait another 10 years for the modules. Well, hopefully, you know, them doing the Ironclad helps with that, because I know they said back when they did the Ironclad video a year ago that them finishing the Ironclad helps them greatly in working on the Kraken. All right, so if you guys remember from the last session, here's Bobbert. He's my co-pilot. He's never been to Nyx before, so he's a little scared, a little shy, but he's been doing good. We're gonna get him a buddy. Ideally, I want to find a turtle. I do have to find a turtle. I don't know if there's any in Nyx yet. All right, music is already being obnoxious. All right, we're just gonna turn that off now. We don't need it. We don't need it.
Where are the turtles?
Zaber, I'm trying, man.
Where are they?
I'm trying. I'm trying my best. You're gonna have to settle for a roly-poly bug. All right. How you doing, Zaber? It's good to see you. Yes, using turtles as fuses is indeed frowned upon. Where's... tired. You just got out of work at 2:30, so you're tired, angsty, and most of all hungry. That's a bad vibe. I'm sorry, buddy. Well, hopefully you're able to address all of those. 2:30, so there's not many places to get food from at that point, right? Yeah. Yeah. Stickman, I think you're onto something there. I also see Wookiee said the Odin looks like a big Nox, and he's not wrong. Your half-eaten oatmeal cream pie. So generous. Now that's an... what brand is the Odin? Do we know? Is it Aegis or, Anvil? Aegis? It doesn't look like an Aegis. It's too sleek. Oh, it's Anvil. Well, I have two different answers out now. Could someone confirm? Oh my god, Varric. It's one of the A's. I'm pretty sure it's one of the two. Oh, wait. Actually, isn't it Anvil? I thought it was Anvil. Okay. Either way, it does not look like an anvil. I am definitely excited for next week, though. I'm excited to get 4.8. I'm praying shit works. I've decided not only to get the Ironclad, but I'm going for the Ironclad Assault, which I think we talked about last stream. Because even though it takes a hit in cargo space, it, also, hi, Blue Saber. Welcome in. The Assault still has, like, almost 1,500 SCU cargo, which is, significantly more than my next highest cargo ship, which is the Hermes. Like, I can cram, like, 500 to 600 in that. So it's still going to be a massive improvement for me. And it has the repair bay, so I'm excited for that. So I've been starting to plan what I'm going to be doing with my hangar. And pledges. I should be able to do it with next to no, additional money. I'm actually considering melting my Cuddy for another $100. Because I can just buy one in-game. But Black Raven, hello, hello. Refuel and repair is a big seller for the Assault, yeah. Now, at least according to, like, the blueprint or the gray box images, it looked like that repair bay was only going to be big enough for snub fighters and ground vehicles. I wonder if number one, we're going to be able to just repair from the main pad or main cargo area, or if it has to be all the way in the back. I mean, I'll take what I can get. And I know it's not supposed to be an Idris, but it'd be nice if I could repair and rearm and refuel my like a light or medium fighter, because it looks like I should be able to fit a Hornet in there carefully. Snub too small? Well, I'd prefer to have a fighter. I want to try to live out of it, and I'd like to have a fighter that... hold on, I dropped out too early. I'd like to have a fighter that's can quantum on its own and stuff like that. I don't want to always bring the Ironclad in. Louis, you're not who I'm looking for. So I do have... This is the way... Oh, there he is. Okay. Cool. So, he exists.
There goes my insurance premium.
I don't even know what to say to that. See, they're fighting. And I started Nyx for the session, so... my MFDs are all good. Today's a good day. I just don't have engine noise. I'll take that trade-off. Can't have everything in Star Citizen, you know? Okay.
Shit.
Shit. Might have to turn the music back on. Since I don't have engine noise, it's less dramatic. Oh, speaking of hornets. Brother, do we have to leave you alone? Do you need alone time? We don't really want to be here for that.
Shields damaged.
Not.
That was quite good timing, I guess, on both your parts.
Son of a bitch!
It's a good pass. These are only size 2s, but at least I have 4 of them. I'll tell you what, I've been actually pretty dang happy with this thing as a starter. It is not half bad. I don't even have the combat module for shields.
Taking heavy fire!
It is a little floaty, but that's okay. That's okay. Sweet. All right, let's see here. The height will be the main factor for the ships. Yeah, yeah. For the ironclad, I don't know how tall that hangar's gonna be. Footprint wise, I was using what was it? Star. Volk, what's that website I asked you for yesterday? Thank you, by the way. To show the different ships in relation to each other, and it looked like. Oh, hold on. Yeah, hold on. You know what? We'll look at this together, chat. Because why not? Hold on, let me open that up. We'll do screen share. There we go. Cool. So that's fine. We'll just do this. Let's go. All right, ship. Ironclad. Assault. There we go. Okay, so we have that. Hornet. F7A Mark II. So, right out of the gate, I think this area here is like the repair bay area, so I don't think this opens up here. F7A is going to be tough. It's the damn whale tail. Obviously, with the wings folded in landing mode, this could fit in there, right? So that's a medium fighter, though. Now, like the Alpha Wolf, which both wolves are the same length, you could work this out. I mean, for a light fighter, this thing is big. Change the top down view. How do I do that? I didn't know that was a thing. I'm new to using this. Oh, wait. Top. Oh. That's cool. Hold on. Top. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. That's useful. So yeah, oh wow, that makes this a lot easier to figure out. Yeah, the Hornet should fit in there. I'm not gonna be able to fit much else, but the Hornet should fit. Especially with the wings folded. It's the height that's gonna be interesting. Now, just real quick, can I get a side view? Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, I don't think height's gonna be too much of a problem. I mean, I'm assuming there's no lower deck in this area, right? I would think this would work. All the pictures show 232 SCU crates stacked, and it's almost to the top. Okay. You wonder if the ship hangar services will speed up work on the Crucible? Possibly. Welcome in, Noble. Hold on, so just see this. Oh yeah, that's its lower profile. So yeah, either of those would probably work in there. I'm hoping I can make the Hornet work in there. And I get it. It's not an Idris. It's not supposed to be an Idris, but it'd be cool to be able to work out of it and live out of it with this. And then, like, if we do, you know, Ursa, obviously that will fit. You could tuck that in just any corner, so I would have a med bed. It's not great, but it's a med bed. Could do, or, you know, honestly, or we could do a Pisces. Let's do Ox. I'm not expecting to put all of these in there at the same time, by the way. But yeah, like, I don't think it's going to be a problem. You know, we could do something like that. Something like that. And then, like, can I rotate this? Yeah, can you rotate these? Ship labels off, on. Vulture's pretty tall. Yeah, I'm not gonna put a I don't think I'll be putting a Vulture in here. Maybe a Pop-Tart for sure. The Salvation could fit in here. Crofty, this would be a good one for you to work out with the Salvation. Side note, is that gonna be purchasable in game yet in 4.8? I feel like the Idris would be a good repair ship for fighters just because of the room you have. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm also... that is not my budget. So, anyway, I think there's a way to make the Ironclad work with all of this. Not all of this, but like mix and match. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be interesting. I'm hoping you can repair ships that... Whoa, where am I... What the hell? Oh, there we go. I'm hoping we can repair ships that are bigger than snub fighters in there. That would be awfully nice. All right, so what do we got out here? Also, hello, Kitty. How are you? I'm just glad these are actually fighting back. All right. You're free, so you're great.
I'll be tracking your progress.
Nice.
Watch yourself out there.
You gonna eat donuts with the kiddo? That's a good day. We stocked up on food because we thought we weren't gonna be able to drive anywhere because we had to move our cars for the paving job that the neighborhood's doing, which they ended up not doing today, but they're doing on Monday. So anyway, I bought a big pack of donut holes. I think I've already eaten like a third of it myself. That's true, Stickman. So part of that hangar pad is gonna have to hold, or the grid is gonna have to hold the resources. Sometimes you just need some donuts. Yep. Right when I go into Quantum. Yep. Oh, give me a few, Bobby. How you doing, man? The Star Fox remake looks weird, by the way. They made Fox McCloud look too much like the Fox from the Car Fox, or was it Carfax? That has the creepy anthropomorphic fox mascot. Like there was a time when those ads like had him looking realistic, and it was creepy as shit. Which ironically was almost like the original Star Fox SNES promotional art and stuff. Like the box art and the manual art. The members of the Star Fox team are actually like little mannequins or whatever that they made up that were really creepy looking. Sometimes you just need some donuts. Yup. Yup. You got one of those fancy donut places near you? Like Duck Donuts. Said they were trying to make the SNES version look... They said they were trying to make the SNES version looking... What? What? What?
What happened?
What? I thought the remake that they announced is based on the N64 version. You are not, Bobby. Actually, you're one of the smartest people I know. I've known you for a long time, man. It's exactly where we're oh, you're going to Duck Donuts? Usually go to this local place called the Donut Guy. Oh, they're closed for remodeling. Okay. Crofty, we gotta start going to all these little places. There's so many little donut coffee shops around us. Yeah, yeah, there's one around the corner. Yeah. Yeah, we really have to just start doing that. They modeled them after the SNES versions. Oh, so the game, so the core game, like the levels and stuff, are the N64 version, but the aesthetics, they went for a reimagining of the SNES aesthetics. Okay, I get you. I get you. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh yeah, Bobby, I owe you this. Between that and the supposed Ocarina remake, oh man, I might just buy a Switch 2, play both of those on stream, and then resell the Switch 2 for probably the same price I bought it. What other games are you gonna play? You barely use yours. Oh my god. But they just announced the Switch 2 is going up to like $400 or $500 freaking dollars. Yeah. Tariffs hit the consumer, not the companies. Don't get political, Buck. Yet the companies are the ones that get the rebates. Alright, let's kill Jason. Oh, this one's asleep. So we've been watching The Boys. There's a character called Sage who's been like supposed to be like super smart. She's like a villain. And she's been manipulating everybody, and she finally revealed, well, basically, like, I mean, it's not too much of a spoiler at this point because it's a few episodes past, but at one point she's like, the whole reason she's doing everything is because she just wants to hide in a bunker and eat Taco Bell. And I'm like, she's a messed up character. She's done some messed up things, but like, that notion, it's semi-relatable. I just want to sit in a bunker, play video games, and eat Taco Bell.
Shit.
And let everybody else duke it out. Want to build an IRL bunker? No, because it's expensive. I can't even do that.
Shit.
Oh shit, I'm getting messed up. No. I don't think it's considered affordable housing. There's no such thing as affordable housing. I gotta stop talking about this stuff. I'm getting mad. Alright, are we gonna recharge these engines, or what? I have no thruster sound whatsoever.
Shields damaged.
They are super awake, man. Yeah. That was one. Where's the others? Alright, anyway. This place called Hendrix the Bus. And it's a bus that's converted into this elegant little coffee shop. That sounds awesome. Dude, I love stuff like that. I love food trucks. It's great. Yes, a bunker is basically a Bucky box underground. You're not wrong. Chat, if you, those of you who don't know what a Bucky box is, when I do actually base build... Oh no, I forget which side of the asteroid I was on. I had other targets. Where did they go? But anyway, Bucky box. That's how I build in survival games. I just build boxes. They work. Don't judge me.
Shields off.
Hello, Gordon.
Hello, Strawberry. How are you? You threw some pictures in Discord? Insufficient fuel.
Look, a strawberry.
Oh, look.
A strawberry. Hold on a minute. We gotta check this out. I don't know where these guys are, so... Where'd you put them? Put them in Discord? The heck? Oh, food. Oh my god, look at that place. It is adorable. That is adorable. The inside looks awesome. Uh-oh. Where's my game? There we go. I have no idea where these guys are.
Shields off.
It is food related. Chat, if you want to see those, you're not already on the Discord. There you go. Links in the video description on YouTube. I don't have a marker. My question is, if I jump away... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hang in there, buddy. Uh-oh.
What a piece of junk.
Hey, just gotta where it counts. If I jump away and come back, will I have a marker and will they despawn?
Shields off.
Important questions. Insufficient fuel. Why do I have, like, no fuel? That's not good. I barely have enough fuel to get anywhere. Alright, you know what? Let's do this. I thought I refilled when I... Never watched Highlander. I did watch Hercules and Xena.
Is now up.
Yeah, we're gonna go refuel. And we'll see if I can get the marker back. Whoa, kitty. Settle down. Settle down. Kevin Sorbo's a wacko now. Lucy Lawless is cool, though. What were we talking about? Oh. With them bringing back Firefly as an animated series, which honestly is the way all these series should do it. Because people can still voice act. Croft and I were saying, how awesome would it be if in that series, just for an episode, they brought Bruce Campbell in to play a character? Like, he would fit in so well in the Firefly universe. I could see him being like a used ship salesman or something.
Quantum fuel level is low.
Brown coats forever. Yeah, just be Sam Axe and Firefly. Dude, Burn Notice is such an underrated show. We should watch it. It's been a while. I think we need to find it and rewatch it. He was in Invincible? Oh, we still gotta watch it. That's a superhero cartoon, right? Burn Notice was phenomenal. And Sam Axe was that ride or die. That was a character that Bruce Campbell played. He's that ride or die we all need.
Quantum drive is now off.
Do these people's service stations have pads? Or do I have to get a hanger?
Shields.
Oh, it's on Hulu? Sweet. Because we have Hulu right now. Yeah, are there pads here, Chad, or do I have to... Yeah. Starfarer or Starlight. Can't tell if there's pads. Are those pads? Those might be pads. Those are awfully big to just be those portions outside of hangars. Well, it does have running lights. Yeah, it's a pad. Sweet.
Landing complete.
Let's try this again. I thought I refueled before I left. Might have been a weird shard thing. A community watch? We gotta be careful about that because even Discord gets weird about it.
Quantum fuel. 100%.
I know Twitch used to have undo that. It didn't refill. Did I leave too early?
Landing
Hold on a minute. Twitch had something for Twitch Prime subs. I think there's desync going on. It's not refueling all the way.
Landing complete.
Shoot. It's doing that thing. It says I only have...
Shields are
It says I have less than half quantum fuel. Problem is, I don't think I have enough to actually, that's a name, Blop. Okay. I don't think I have enough fuel to really jump away. Might have to... Let's just call a hanger. It's good to actually see people at these places. Problem is, everything's so spread out here. Quantum fuel's a pretty important thing. Alright, hold on. Am I low enough? It says I don't need quantum fuel, and I don't trust that. So let's park it. I might actually have more than it says. I don't know if I trust it though. Aurora Mark II looks like a mini Scorp. It does. It does look like a baby Scorp. All right, Bobbert. We'll be right back, buddy. Don't worry. Oh, what was I saying? We're talking about watch parties. Twitch used to have a feature where you could watch stuff legally, I think, with Prime sub, like a sub only stream where you could watch stuff together on Prime or something. I don't know if that's still a thing. It was a while ago. Let's see here. I've never watched the Conan movie. I don't play Conan Exiles for the lore. Speaking of which, chat, we're gonna be on the other channel tonight, around 8 p.m. Eastern. There it is in the Twitch chat. Croft and Buck. Crofty and I are gonna be starting our new playthrough of Conan Exiles Enhanced, which is the new patch for Conan Exiles, which brought it over to the new UE5 engine. Looks great, and they did some quality of life improvements and stuff as well, so it was a good time to get back to it. So we're gonna be starting that tonight. Alright, let's see if that fixed the fuel gauge. Because I have a sneaking suspicion I am going to get stranded. You miss all your mods? A lot of them apparently work with Exiles now. We're actually not using any though, because a fair amount of the things we had for creature comfort type stuff in the original Conan Exiles are just baked into the game now. Like apparently there's also just a compass, which I don't think was a thing before.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride.
Alright, this says I don't need it. Okay, it is full now. Sweet. Just switch my MFDs. Alright, let's go back. Let's see if we can find this LRT. Yeah, getting the dedicated server to work was a bit of a bitch, but eventually got it worked out. Because the dedicated server software that comes with it, or that Funcom released, it's great that they did. It like, you can host an original Conan Exiles server or the new one. And I didn't realize there was a thing you had to toggle. So it's a little disjointed, but it works. Oh, you had tons of building and quality of life mods? Okay. Like glass building pieces. Yeah, obviously that's Crofty's department, not mine. Yeah, looking forward to playing that tonight. Buckthar is making his grand return. That's my Conan character. Buckthar the Barbarian. Alright, chat. Let's see if we can get this LRT to freaking work. I hope it does. I lost the waypoint, and then I lost the rest of those targets. I need to just focus on the main target when I do these. I'm just glad they're fighting. So, these yellow accents on this, I don't remember there being yellow accents on the R-Wings of Star Fox. Were there? Like that, like center one? Man, I would love a good, like, desk model or something of the original R-Wing. Like the original SNES, like the very polygonal looking one. I always loved the lines on it. I'd say Star Fox and then the original Star Wars trilogy made me... Oh, those were the things that really made me want to be like a fighter pilot growing up. Someone interested in buying a laptop today. See if they can do 5:30.
Auto drive is now off.
Sweet, got a marker. Next step is seeing if they're actually there. You're on a call with a boss? You're so important. I am such an asshole, I'm sorry. Hope all is well, Varric. Varric, why do you hang out with me? I actually have no idea how important. I don't. I'm just being an asshole. It's either going to be really important or it was actually not at all important. I can see it going either way. We all need to be something. That is true, Stickman. You are not wrong. I don't think these guys are gonna... I don't think they're coming back, chat. Plus, I think their signatures are hidden by some of the rocks, too, which makes it even more challenging to find them. Yeah, I think they're gone. Wait. Oh, I thought I had signatures for a second. Need your help to set up a blanket PO for 7.5 mil, and he didn't know that. I have no idea what a blanket PO is. Purchase order? Oh, a purchase order for $7.5 million? God damn, brother. Boy, that's something you don't want to get wrong. Alright, this is clearly not going to work, so we're going to abandon it. Probably going to take the hit and rep, but whatever. Let's try again. Alright. 53 gigamonocles away.
You know, sometimes if you're not feeling a job, it's best to just walk away. Bounty's all yours. Get locked and loaded and take him out.
It's only important because you're nosy and now know most management. terms of what's going on right.
Motor fuel is at 75%.
Ay, ay, ay. So yeah, 4.8 next week. So I did see that the Ironclad people that already pledged it will have early access on the PTU Monday, I think. Was it Monday? But I'm assuming that means that doesn't mean that they are opening pledges up. I'm assuming that's for people that already pledged it. Sorry, chat. Selling one of the refurb laptops. Let's see here. Let's start for management here. Have fun. All right, so getting close to 2.5 mil. So I don't know. I was thinking about what ship to go with next again on this account. I think this one's going to tide me over a little further on combat than I thought. But it's probably going to either be the Cuddy or the Shiv. I'm not sure. Shiv's a little more than the Cuddy, but... You're melting some ships for Defense Con? Yeah. So I'm upgrading my TAC to the Iron Chad, the Ironclad Assault. I have some money from this account from my old Drake Cutter that I'm going to be moving things around and getting over to my other account. So that'll be like $60-ish. And I'm probably going to end up melting my original Cuddy Black on my main account for another 100. We'll see. Yeah, what is the deal with the new shit? Is it a variant or is it modules? People said that there was something different about the when it panned over it at Defense Con, but I didn't really look too much into it. But I saw someone on Twitter had shared images of the loadout screen, and it showed 4 modules available for it. You melted an unmeltable.
Shields are on.
Thought I just had something. There's the wreckage. All right, where are these clowns? Are they not going to spawn?
Shields are off.
What's that?
Shields are on.
What are you? Walked onto something. I don't know what this is. I supposed to fight you? Where are you? Like a damaged Gladius. Alright, so let's see here. They worded it really weird. Jared said it's not a variant, but who knows? CIG being vague or convoluted in their explanations? Jared responded to Twitter, it's not a variant or base change. So what is it? So is it just nothing? And it's just people making something out of nothing? Gamer rules. Okay, so this was the player ship. So I was too early to compliment the game on working. Is that it? There's the target location. They're just not spawning in. Bless you, Crofty. Yeah, they're not spawning. Might want to do a server hop. I'm not sure. Okay. This is the new Aurora. I'm asleep at the wheel. It's possible I'll hit a rock. Because I'm not in... Oh, I was in couple modes. Sweet. Anyway. Welcome in, Crazy. I think the Ironclad will be Kitten's favorite ship. So much room for all the dead bodies. Lots of room. And there's a secure area, too, to put the Van Duel bodies in. Yeah, these guys aren't spawning. Screw it. Alright. I'm done looking. 58. No, we're just gonna Levski.
Quantum drive is now on.
I don't know, man. Those big ship, like anything bigger than like the Idris is just gonna be flat out annoying to work with because very few people are gonna actually have the right amount of people for those ships, and it's gonna take an eternity just to get anywhere inside of it. Like, is it cool? Yeah, I think that novelty will wear off very fast. All I picture is the scene in Spaceballs when President Scroob is running from one end of Spaceball 1 to the other. He's all out of breath. $6,200. Jesus. Yeah, look, if it makes him happy, great. Makes anybody happy, great. I don't understand it. I think it's silly, and I will always voice why I think it's silly. But it helps keep the game funded, so... I just don't fathom any scenario where anybody I know would get $6,200 worth of use out of something like that. But my definition of value is different than somebody else's. That's why I always end up getting ships that I can do more than one thing with, because I'm always... like, my entire life, I've been on budgets. You know, I grew up on serious budgets. Like, my mom was always really good at stretching $1 to its maximum with our weekly budgets growing up. So it's just kind of like the mindset that has just always been ingrained in me, is making sure you get the maximum value out of whatever you're spending on whatever.
Landing complete. Engines are off.
I'd never be able to buy one anyway. Go to people like Morph. Oh yeah, Varric is... Lord Varric Storm. You know what? I should refuel before I do anything, because I forgot. He's getting one. He's an XL whale. You know, and some of you are new here, and people that have been here before, you're probably tired of hearing me say it, but if that's what it takes to keep the game independent... Also, it's getting bright on this.
I'm an idiot.
Be nice to Varric. If that's what it takes to keep this game free of private equity firms and investors that will screw everything up, release all the $6,200 ships.
Welcome to that your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Sadly, that's the world in which we live. That's why most indie games fail, let alone ones that are even remotely close to this scope. I have 2 flight sticks. I use dual stick setup. So instead of like stick and throttle, I use HOSAS. Because that's the movement of the ships in this game are more akin to like a helicopter, so it's good to have more axes of movement than a stick and throttle for all the strafing up, down, left, right, etc. No, I do not, Kitty. To answer your question, no. No. All right. So what was I doing? I was going to server hop because this server's starting to feel weird. There's also not many things here, so give me a sec, chat. Yeah, stick and throttle does work for this game. I feel like it's better suited for, like, if you're just doing industrial gameplay. But if you're doing any combat, not that you can't do combat somewhat effectively with a throttle, the game's not really designed to lend itself to that as much. Hey, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Welcome in. Your brother-in-law keeps talking about building a flight sim setup and you're trying to help your sister research. Yeah, but dual stick also doesn't apply to everything. It really depends on what games they be playing. Like, I wouldn't recommend dual stick for other flight sims. Dual stick is good for, like, HOSAS is good for space sims like this, but, like, not as good for, like, Star Wars type games. Open HOSAS comes to space engineers too. Does it need native support for it? Or do they not allow sticks at all? Like, you can't just bind it yourself? I mean, it'd be tedious as shit, but... But yeah, anyway. People can buy all the big spaceships they want. I can think some are more silly than others, but it is helping me keep a game alive, I guess. Or helping to keep a game alive that I enjoy. For Space Engineers 1, someone built a plugin, but it was wonky. It would be nice to have the native support. Oh wait, did Space Engineers 2 ever come out? Dual stick would work for anything heli and space sims, but jet pilot, yeah, stick and throttle. But again, like I said, I think more Star Wars games, like Star Wars Squadrons, I think they lend themselves better to stick and throttle. So there are exceptions to what I'm saying. It really depends. You'd have to do case by case. It's not that you can't play those games with these, you know, mixed and matched, but there's better experiences than others. But again, like the Star Wars games, I would say in most cases is probably just a better experience with a controller, because they're mostly designed for console. Squadrons works well with host sauce. Okay. Yeah, I never did try it. It's been since before I got my host sauce, actually. Oh my god, the frame rate in Levski is still poopy. All right. And if they do want to get dual stick set up, VKB is the brand I use. It's still not cheap to get into, but it's considered like middle of the road in terms of features, quality, and price. Let's see here. Well, I guess we'll try this again. Just keep trying these.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
Yeah, they really do for Star Citizen. Like, Star Citizen works really well with just keyboard mouse. Like, they've done a good job with the V-Joy setup. The virtual joystick system. When you use keyboard mouse. But, it feels like an entirely different game when you have sticks. VKBs are rebuildable. True, true. And so are Verpals and stuff, too, which those are money. And VKB, so I use the Gladiator series, the VKB Gladiator Evos, Space Combat Edition. Really, they're like really geared towards Star Citizen. And my left throttle is the Omni throttle, so instead of just being a normal, you know, joystick, it has an adapter that tilts it like this, so like from a tactile perspective, it feels like a throttle, but I can still move it like a joystick. And it's like if I let go, if I'm pushing forward to go forward, if I let go, it goes back to center because it's a joystick. But yeah, VKB, it's a very boutique-y company. So you can order parts, you can change the springs out of the different axes for more or less resistance. Like my Omni throttle on the left, I have it set so I have weaker springs for forward and back because that's mostly what I'm doing. But so it doesn't accidentally push me to the side if I'm always going forward or back. I put stronger springs for left and right, so it kind of holds it in place a little better. So you can really, really dial these in exactly how you like them, which is nice. And you can do that with the Verpals, I think. But I don't think you can do that as much with things like Thrustmaster and Logitech and stuff like that. Upper mid, yeah, that's a good point, Volk. Yeah, VKB is really upper mid. And they do have a more premium tier called the Gunfighter series, which comes in more premium like metal and stuff. The Gladiators are mostly plastic, but mine have held fine for years. Once again, DCS. Okay. Yeah, can anyone here speak to DCS with HOSAS? VKB does make a premium throttle too, and it actually has some joystick functionality, but it's also kind of pricey. Some people use pedals too in Star Citizen. I don't use pedals, but you can. But that's a cool thing about games like Star Citizen, and even DCS, I think. You can play with keyboard mouse, can't you? You can just get build the setup little by little over time. I always recommend that when possible, because you can very quickly overbuild your setup. It can get out of hand real fast.
Shields are off. Quantum drive is now on.
It's gonna be better with HOTAS. That's what I figured. You would get pedals for the extra axes. Yeah, so there's ways to, like, with HOTAS, to still accommodate the different axes of movement for Star Citizen. You know, if you get pedals and stuff like that. So that's the cool thing about this stuff, is it's highly customizable down to, like, exactly how you want it to be. Other thing I recommend is, if you don't have a sim pit for things to bolt onto, like I have desk mounts. There's desk clamps you can get, so I can quick release them when I'm done and just put them away. Is Discord working for anyone? Yeah, looks like it, Saber. No? Is it down? Discord busted? I mean, mine's still up. Yeah, mine seems okay. Might be an intermittent issue. Yeah, I must just be starting accounts right now. They're probably having server issues. Alright, so let's see if we can get this bounty to work. You know what the most annoying thing Varric does is, when one of us is experiencing problems, Varric will be like, no, mine's fine. I haven't had a single issue. Mine's fine. Premium servers. That's exactly what he sounds like, too. I'm gonna give him a complex. Actually, I do pay for Discord as well. I paid for premium since it was like the early pricing model. I'm like locked into the old pricing structure. Actually, I don't think she did laugh. She didn't. I don't know what you heard, but it wasn't her laughing.
Radar contact. Shields are on.
Alright, there's the main target. Let's go after him. So we know we get paid. Alright, let's see. You are asleep. Not anymore. Yep, he's still asleep. Easy money.
Shields are off.
Let's just jump.
Done and dusted. Nice one.
Done and
Send in your
dusted.
pay.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
What you do with your week off next week? Oh no, don't mention WoW around here. No, Star Citizen's not for the faint of heart if you don't mind dealing with problems. Hey, he did try to play Star Citizen. Rack did. He tried
Hey,
the
it's
other
Ken.
night. Last night.
Saw that you're picking up another bounty. Good luck with this one.
What the hell? Why can't I? Oh, the Pyro Gateway's overlapping. Mother.
Local drive is now on.
Wait, he called you a name and hung up on you? What? Rack did? When was this? After I left? I missed that part. What did he call you? Oh my god. Look, last night didn't work as intended, but it was still fun hanging out. Man, I can't wait till we get the planet out here. It'd be nice to get some more variety.
Local drive is now off.
This thing's a little torquey. You're in nav mode anyway.
Radar contact.
There's one. Oh no.
Shields are on.
Are they my... I don't know if those are my... That's not my main dude. I don't think the main target scanned in. Michael Pendergast. Neither of you are who I'm looking for. Oh, wait. Did I see another one? I feel like another one blipped into existence there for a second. I don't think we're going to get our target.
Shields damaged.
Holy hell. Oh, that messed me up a little bit. Give me a little bit of a bloody nose. How dare. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the main target on this one either.
Enemy down.
Alright, there's one.
Shields
What's up?
damaged.
Crofty? Oh, you were saying stuff. I wasn't sure if you were talking to me. She says stuff and then she gets mad at me when I ask what she was saying. Little murder penguin. They're good ships, man. That size 4's hurting, though. Come on. Pop. Yeah, we're not getting this one either. Hello, Zero. How you doing, man? Alright, so that's the wreckage from that. I don't think we're gonna get this one. Shit. Genuine thoughts. You think CIG will get Squadron 42 out this year? I think we'll get Beta. Apples to apples, the Odin is about 85% the length of the Bengal, but half the mass. It's neat. I can't wait to walk on one, but again, logistically, I don't see it being a fun thing for players. It's going to take half hour just to get anywhere inside of it.
Shields are off.
Alright, what's close? Definitely not those. Alright, so that mission's not working. That's annoying. That's like 12 away. Maybe I should just go there. Yeah, we'll do it. That's fine.
Quantum drive is now on.
They have to release Squadron 42 this year, or some big backer was done with CIG. Oh yeah, I did watch that video. I forget who that was. I don't know if it was Tomato. It was like some deadline for a big investor. I don't know. They have to, if nothing else, to clear their plate. But I don't know. I've said this the last 2 streams. I think Squadron 42 will launch well. I'm really not worried about it. I'm worried about the floodgate of people it's going to bring to Star Citizen. It ain't right yet. It is not ready yet. I mean, it's in a better spot now than it was, you know, a year ago or the year before that, but it's not ready for that type of attention yet.
Quantum drive is now off.
I'm pretty sure they secured some big investors, Varric. I mean, yes, pledging is a big part of it.
Shields are on.
Oh, I don't need a... I really don't need a hanger. Where's the pads at? Is there a pad over here? Is that pads? No. No. Alright, whatever. Go park. Or is that a pad? That's a pad. Yeah, I told you, dude. Come on, man. You've invested how much and you didn't know that? Even I knew that. And I spent a 30 or a tenth of what you've spent. Come on, man. You gotta know your investments. Maybe if you listen to what... Wait, who was your banker? Jeff?
Landing complete.
Gotta know who you're getting in bed with, man. Heck, Jeff.
Quantum fuel is at
Oh my
100%.
god. Alright, what else we got? This isn't gonna work. Every time I abandon one of these, I take a hit and rep, don't I? You're out for the day? Alright, man. Yeah, our hit rate hasn't been great on these. We're getting spawns, but it's not the people we need. Let's try again.
Guess this bounty's going back into rotation.
I didn't refuel.
Hey, it's Ken. Saw that you're
What?
picking up another bounty.
It's doing that thing again. Alright, there's already a ship there. Did I just not... Did I get distracted and not do anything with it yet? That's entirely possible. I'll tell you what, if there's one thing you learn
Complete.
as a game live streamer, it's... Yeah, I did. It must not be updating. It's to multitask. I'm not always good at it, but I've gotten better. Yeah, there's a lot of squirrels.
Shields are landing gear.
Wait, what?
What happened?
Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can make this work, please. I mean, it's working better than it was. Courier missions and the courier mission update aren't working. Again. But that's why I'm just like... I hope Squadron isn't actually officially releasing this year. As much as I want to play it, and I'm sure it's ready, Star Citizen is nowhere near ready. Ender, welcome in on YouTube. How you doing? SC needs to be in a state where it's friendly enough for the new players. The early gameplay loops don't need to be perfect, but they need to function. They need to work well enough. And it just isn't. The tutorial basically is non-functional. It's very rare that it actually works for people. The early bounties, they usually don't fire at you or even spawn. The early hauling missions don't size well to the entry-level ships. Even if it's the right SCU, like case in point, with this thing, I got one of the first hauling contracts I got with this, even with the cargo module, was a 2 SCU and a 4 SCU. You can't put 4 SCUs on this ship. You know, it's silly little things like that. GTA would bury Squadron? I don't know. Everyone says that. I don't know if it would. The same people are gonna buy both games, or you know, if they're already interested in Squadron, they're getting Squadron. They're not gonna not get Squadron. You know, as far as the new players, I don't know. And Squadron has the benefit of the fact that Star Citizen exists, which is an ongoing endeavor, which will have ongoing marketing around it, which will continue to long-term pull people to Squadron as well. They bury almost all games. It's been that way for a long time, and I'm not super excited for GTA 6. I mean, I might play it at some point, but whatever. That's just me, though. Let's see here. Delaying is also bad for PR. Well, yeah, well, how many times has that happened here? Yeah. Well, I still consider the Avenger Titan as a starter plus, but honestly, if you look at what the normal price is for this, for the Aurora Mark II with the cargo module, it's trading blows with it. So with the cargo module, this is kind of a starter plus. These guys aren't spawning now. We had a good run. It's not working anymore. Alright, I'm done screwing around with these. Let's go back to Stanton. Maybe do a little bit of hauling to finish off the sesh. But yeah, Star Citizen does not have to be perfect to be for Squadron to be for it to be a good time for Squadron to release, in my opinion. But out of everything with SC, I think the thing that is going to yield more revenue for CIG is to make sure that early player experience is good enough that the people will stick around long enough and not get frustrated to learn the game, learn the workarounds, and be more understanding of the other stuff that's not working. And again, I get it. Like, when these things spring leaks, it's not always their fault, but it doesn't matter. So, I just hope for the sake of CIG that Squadron doesn't release this year. As exciting as it would be. I'll tell you what I do want is Half-Life 3. That can release and squash everything.
Auto drive is now off.
Release the Half-Life 3 files. Well, like, the first, like, several iterations of the game files have released to some degree. How you doing, Monocle? I do think if and when it does come out, they're not gonna, it's not gonna be a, big PR thing. I think Valve is just gonna release it. Pogue, welcome in. 07s. How you doing? That doesn't surprise me, Monocle. I think there's a slight chance we'll get a Half-Life 3 reveal. Whenever they're ready to sell the Steam machines. Because supposedly, this whole barrage of Valve hardware stuff, there was something that said that they had patents or something like that. It was like 3 hardware reveals and a big software reveal. And that'd be a good way if they bundled it with it. That'd be a good way to sell machines. alright. People can feel how they want. Half-Life is what got me into PC gaming. So it will always have a special place in my heart. This didn't work, did it? Did it work? Hey, it did. Alright, let's just jump. Oh my god, just go. Oh my god, just... Alright, 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 alright. Everything's overlapping. Oh, I can't. Alright. Where's the station? Oh, right there. Top off fuel. But yeah, I don't know. Squadron. I'd love to hear some more news and start to see some official marketing around it, but I'm more worried about Star Citizen when Squadron launches than Squadron. Like, as amazing as Star Citizen is, there's so many little stupid things that are wrong. But there's already so much to Star Citizen that could be considered a more complete of a game than other games that are out there, if the fundamentals would consistently work. And it's a conundrum because... Oh, I screwed that up. It's a conundrum because you have aspects that have dependencies and stuff on reworks of systems and stuff. But they have to have something semi-functional in the meantime. So it's like everything... There's so many things that are in states of flux. SE doesn't do anything in particular well. All mechanics are tier 0. Yeah, I mean, but see, yes and no. Where am I going? Where am I going? There's definitely things that don't work right, don't work well. And yeah, to your point, the tier 0 thing, like this right here. There's no reason I should be able, like, there's a straight line of sight to ArcCorp. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to set my route. Like this, it's this type of stuff, like all the new people that Squadron would pull in. Yes, there's workarounds for that. How the hell is someone supposed to know that? You know, and it's just... Yeah, I did. It doesn't do anything for me. I'm not excited by capital shifts. They just... It's just... Okay. Alright. And now we don't have any markers.
Shields are up.
I don't know. How about here? Can we go here? Okay, apparently we can go there. Alright.
Shields are off.
Just get us out of here. Starting in the right direction. It's a JPEG. I don't care what it would look like. Like, it's just, it's so far. It's a twinkle in Chris Roberts' eye right now. That's my opinion. What else? But yeah, I don't know. I just... There's so much I want to see work better in Star Citizen, and it's like, it'll work in X, Y, or Z will work good in one patch, and then it'll get jarred loose again in the next patch too. So it's the conundrum of this game being so big, having so many moving parts, so many variables that are constantly changing, which some of that is self-inflicted by CIG. Some of it's not. And some of it's just because it's uncharted territory too, you know, with the scope of things and what they want us to be able to do and stuff like that. And then also, for better or worse, having to juggle the current experience for people that are currently putting money into the game to play it, you know? And that only gets more and more complicated with every single product release. Every ship, every piece of armor, every weapon, every component, just everything. Everything. And they can't stop making ships because that is the business model right now. That is how they keep the lights on. So it's I don't know what the answer is, honestly. That in terms of an answer that would yield a good game, keep the lights on, keep equity firms out of it, and keep us happy at the same time. Someone's gonna lose out on that. Someone has to lose out on it. Someone gets the shit end of the stick. They released Squadron 42 earlier. They'll fix SC sooner. I hope so. I mean, that's the benefit of them getting it out of the way, theoretically. But I'm more concerned about the perception of Star Citizen and its ability to weather that. Not that they haven't weathered it. They've gotten this far. But they can't keep dealing with negative publicity. I keep hearing, like, it sounds like footsteps. Is my co-pilot Bobbert walking around?
Auto drive is now off.
Alright, I gotta abandon this mission, by the way. Alright.
Gil don't like it when hunters drop a bounty.
Yeah, shut up.
But hey, screw 'em, right? Not like they own us.
Well, maybe if you gave me bounties that actually worked. I didn't mean to actually stop here. This is the guy in the hockey mask behind me. Just ignore him. Chat, thank you very much for hanging out, though. I know I go through this same rant in almost every stream lately, but because Squadron keeps coming up, you know. I am excited for Squadron. It's one of the single-player games I am most excited for. I can't wait to learn more about the lore, the backstory of this universe. Meet these characters with these amazing actors. Like, I just can't wait. I can't wait for that stuff. The part I'm also gonna struggle with is if they somehow release that to somehow, like, an open beta of some kind. I don't know if I'm gonna want to play. Part of me wants to wait until it's fully released, but that's if they do that. I don't know if it's gonna be an open beta. It'll probably be closed, but... And then I'm gonna have to avoid other streams. Varric has said this too. Like, we're gonna have to all avoid each other's streams while we're playing through it to avoid spoilers. Dude, I still go back and watch the Citizen Con cinematic for Squadron from a couple years ago. It was so good. It was like an hour or so. All right, so We'll get settled back here. We tried doing Nick's, but the bounties kind of started fizzling out as far as functionality. So we'll do a little bit of light hauling out here. Courier missions if we can find them and get them to work, but... Life's tough for the starter. It's tough for the starting player. In this case, the Zero to Hero basically emulates that. Yeah, I think it has been 2 years, right? Since that CitizenCon? That they tried... they tried to do the live demo. And the computer crashed.
Where are the turtles? Where are they?
Drew, I've tried, man. And the computer crashed doing the live demo. Which my heart broke for the team. But that was a level of hubris. It was, they were trying to prove a point that no one was arguing, which was that it would run on a computer. So they tried demoing it live, and I just don't think it was worth the risk to everyone's hard work as an executive decision to do that. And I think they learned that the hard way, which is good. It was good that that happened, in my opinion. Where are they? I don't know, man. I'm just getting back from Nick's, okay? We'll get to Baijini. We'll go to the cargo deck. We'll see if we can find one. I've been trying to find one so we can give Bobbert his own little friend back there. We got an empty shelf. So yeah, chat, next week's gonna be a lot of Star Citizen on this channel, both here and on YouTube. Well, here as in Twitch and YouTube. I will be spending a lot of time on my other account because I'll be getting the Ironclad Assault. So I'm gonna be doing like a first impression video and stuff like that. But I want to try to start doing sessions where I'm living out of it, because that'll be something new for me. So kind of learning the ropes with that, and the ins and outs. Should be fun. If it works. If it works.
Shields on. Landing gear deployed.
How long have I been on the Zero to Hero journey? Honestly, so... probably... I started it, I'd say probably almost a year ago. I started with just the Drake Cutter. I basically converted that, all intents and purposes, over to this Aurora recently. Yeah, I did take a few long stretches where I wasn't working on this account. But more recently, I've been doing more on this than my other account. Oh, we gotta go this way. Set the ship down this way.
Landing complete. Engines are off.
Alright, let's refuel. Landing services isn't working. It's stuff like that, man. Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to find a turtle to go with this little guy. No, this is not the default. This is actually... stuff like that. This is the Cloudbreaker livery, concierge. It's a Star Fox livery. Literally supposed to be like a Star Fox R-Wing. Alright, we're gonna store this. Maybe bringing it back out will let me refuel it. It's desynced from me. No. Okay, here's what we do. We rescue Bobbert. We put him in the local inventory so we don't lose him. Just in case. I don't want to lose Bobbert. We've lost so many Bobberts in the past. Here, buddy, you're going in my backpack. Re-land it? You mean literally just lift off and land again? Or get another hangar? I'll try. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. We're back. Oh, it must have been off the pad. That's what was going on. Okay, so the game wasn't malfunctioning. That was user error. Skill issue, yes. Alright, did that fully? It did not. Maybe it did. I don't know. Alright, let's put Bobbert in local inventory anyway. Wait, I had other stuff too, didn't I? I did. I had all this loot. I forgot about that. Every little bit counts. Alright, Bobbert. Let's get the rest of this crap out of here. Because this is close enough to home. Cool. There we go. Right, we did that. Let's just store this anyway while we go to the cargo deck. Sweet. All right, all right, all right. Happens a lot, funnily enough. You don't even play the game because you can't run it. Well, thanks for the heads up, regardless. Listen, I've been playing since 2020, and I'm still learning. The process never ends, chat. It never ends. Which, ironically, in some weird, twisted way, having to constantly learn new workarounds can keep it interesting. All right, Drew, we're gonna give this a shot. I can't make any guarantees, but we're gonna try. This place is pretty busy, which means it's probably not here.
Here at Khalil, you needed staging C2. Here at Khalil, staging Charlie 2.
No turtle. All right. Well, off we go. Guess I should reset my bed too. While we're there, I guess we can top off fluids. Wait. Is it over here? I always forget. Yeah, it is. I always forget it's around the corner here. Chonky boy.
Everyone here at Kelto RX is going to take great care of you.
All right, let's get a room while we're at it. Room 4. Let's do this.
Patient wait times. Choose convenience. Choose Kelto
Transfer. Good enough. Actually, you know what? Let's just reset. That's fine. 4, 4, 4. 2, 3, 4. I can count, chat. Free IV drip. Oh, Crofty, what are we doing for dinner tonight? Oh, BLTs, that's right. We got leftover bacon. We don't have chips? Oh, I didn't think about that for the BLTs, though. Crud. I don't know, maybe I'll run out and pick something up then. Yeah, I'll probably do that, since the paving's not happening till Monday anyway. Gotta start moving the cars back down. Alright, sorry, chat. I'm, like, doing 3 things at once here. Opening up my granola bar.
I think there's something loose in my coffee because every time I take off my ears, it's driving me crazy.
That was a hell of a lion's mane. Bajini is busy today.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us again.
All right, what do we got? No courier. All right, we want direct extra small. 6 SCU, perfect. Bacon, grilled cheese, and tomato soup. Use coffee creamer instead of milk, and the tomato soup gets so rich. We were talking about doing grilled cheese at some point, but I don't think we have any more cheese, and we don't have tomato soup. Bobbert. Almost forgot him. Left him off at daycare. Where's he at? There he is. You guys did that with hazelnut coffee creamer last year? Oh my god. It's like when you make scrambled eggs using sour cream instead of milk when you're whisking the eggs. What the hell? Oh, that's right. You can't just like right-click carry. All right, Bobbert, putting you back on your post. But yeah, using sour cream instead of milk to mix in with your eggs for scrambled eggs makes them way fluffier. Alright. Alright, perfect. All we gotta use is this one. Next level chef. Is that a cooking show?
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Shields are on. You are clear.
Yeah, we really don't watch too much TV. I mean, we don't have cable or anything. I think the only current, like, modern show we watch is The Boys. Most of everything else we watch is, like, honestly, it's YouTube. We watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. Uh-oh. Holy shit. We crashed. Good job. Good job, game. Don't verify, just launch back in. I think we're heading in a safe direction. Hold on, chat. Get launched back in here. Oh. Oh, that's right. I don't have any friends on this account. I was like, why's my friends list empty? Bucky Spaceman doesn't have friends. He's got Bobbert, and that's it. All right. Let's see if this works. Launching in. Hopefully it's the same server. Otherwise, we just lost Bobbert. Oh, yeah. There's semi-frequent crashes to desktop, especially more so recently. I know our fellow SC streamer Connected, he's been dealing with a lot. Hey.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy
The recovery is decent. It's gotten way better.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields are off.
Yeah. So, I don't know if it was 4.0 where it had some major crash recovery improvements, but it definitely has gotten way better than it was. Because when you don't get back on the same shard and you had a lot of setup and stuff, that is just devastating. So the key is if and when that happens to you, try to make sure you're either rejoining a friend you know is already on that shard that you were on previously, or just boot back into the persistent universe on the region you know you were on when you crashed, because it should put you back on the same shard. But otherwise, if you accidentally region hop in any way, it'll start you off all over again, and you'll lose Basically any progress and ship and all that fun stuff. What the hell's my hangar? Oh, that was subtle. Oh, speaking of connected, I was just talking about you. He knew it. He knew it. Oh, hello. It's you. How you doing, man? How was your stream today? I was lurking for a little bit. Aye, aye, Captain. Hello, Pyro. How you doing, man? Raiders, welcome in. I'm Captain Buckshot. I was literally just talking about you, Connected. We were just talking about crashes to desktop, and I know you've been wrestling with those lately. Chat, if you didn't come in with a raid, make sure you go drop a follow with good old Connected there. Thanks for getting the shout out. He's good dude, plays a lot of Star Citizen, knows a lot, and carries us through danger on those broad shoulders of his when we play together. Stream was pretty good, had to cut short as you're going to hang out with the nephew. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome, man. We'll have fun with that. I appreciate the raid. And we do have to fly again soon. I have a feeling next week we're going to be doing a lot of collabs between our group. Mrs. Fuzzy NATO, hello. Fuzzy NATO, sorry. Pyro, thank you for the follow, man. And chat, if you're new here, I'm Captain Buckshot. I play Star Citizen quite a bit. Gonna be playing a lot more next week once I get my, especially once I get my Iron Chad. But this is my Zero to Hero account, so I'm just kind of fart around with my little Aurora here. Spent the day in Nick's entry-level bounties. Were actually fighting back, and it was actually feeling pretty decent. And then the bounties themselves stopped spawning, so I came back. But I'm just glad I got a few rounds in, because bounties out here just aren't fighting back. Yuri, how you doing, man? But yeah, guys, welcome in, have a seat, stay a while. And Connected, if you get a run, man, by all means, do not feel obligated to stay here. Not kicking you out, but... Tank Slayer, welcome in. Looks like we're gonna get to see the Odin. Yeah, well, there's, pictures of it. I was talking about that earlier. Doesn't do much for me, but... Hey, if you like it, you like it. Alright. Submit, confirm. Let's see here. You got a bit. And you listen to Twitch while driving it. Oh, okay. You're good, you're good. Alright, let's see here. They also just tweeted that we'll get to get a walkthrough like 2 hours ago. A walkthrough of the Odin? It's probably just like concept art, but that's neat. I don't know. I was just talking about it earlier. Like, these big ships don't, like the big capital ships are neat, but the Idris takes long enough to get around in. They're saying it's above Area 18. I'll be honest, I don't know what else to do. So the investigation missions are, well, they're mostly the ASD facilities, which unfortunately I don't know if I have time to do one of those. Locate a missing person. Let's go do that. I don't know how involved this will be, but Connected. Just what you need, more logistics. Hey, listen. Next week I'm giving in. I know an Ironclad's no Idris, but I'm gonna be starting that life a little bit. of living out of a ship and then losing its marker and then trying to figure out how to get the marker back. So just be prepared. I'm gonna have a lot of questions for you. Just FYI. I'm sorry, I had to fix my screens. Okay. I'll be honest too, the design of it does not look like an anvil at all, because it's supposed to be an anvil, right? I don't even know what brand it reminds me of. It reminds me of the hovering aircraft carrier from the Marvel movies. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm also just curious what I'll be able to effectively fit in that hangar. Because I'm going to need at least a NURSA for some type of med bed. I'm also curious if the repair rearm is going to be limited to just the snub fighters and ground vehicles that can fit in the repair bay. Because the repair bay is kind of, from what I saw, looks like it's going to be like kind of offset. Safest, thanks for the follow. It'll be the most Navy-esque ship, yeah. Which means y'all are gonna have to have a crew. What the hell? This isn't where I wanted to be. Oh my gosh. I have no freaking markers. What is going on? Alright, you know what? Let's just do this. OMs are not cooperating today. Workarounds. Yeah, so... Yeah, so the Ironclad, like, I still have questions, but obviously we're going to get a lot of answers this next week. Alright, chat, so it looks like we're doing a wellness check. Confirm the status of the missing person. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Alright, let's see here. Any ship that can get at least half of its body into the repair rearm refuel zone will get the option for those services tested in the PT. Oh, is it actually on the PTU at this point? The Ironclad? I thought that wasn't happening until Monday. Alright, let's leave this here. It's planned for Monday, okay. But is that in the... Are there, like, patch notes or something? Am I using Hosas? Yes. Welcome in Barely Tactical. I have VKBs. Alright, let's go find our guy. Oh, gee, I wonder if that's him. You okay, buddy? Chat, you think he's gonna be okay? They said in the Q&A. Okay, I gotta watch the rest of that. I watched about a third of it. I don't think he's gonna make it. But dude, listen, at least he died with some badass shades on. I mean, confirm status. So we still haven't confirmed his status, chat. Poke him with a stick. Yep, he's dead, all right. His freaking eyes. Can I move him? No, he's like part of the set piece. There is a thing as there's such a thing as too chill. Yes. Probably just a scratch. Yes. Calypsia, welcome in. Dude, I like the lighting right now. I need to get some screenshots here, chat. And for those that are new here, I do have a co-pilot. His name is Bobbert. Whoa, sorry, Bobbert. He's a roly-poly bug. He has dealy bobs and little eyeballs. He's my faithful co-pilot. We're trying to find a turtle to go with him, but yeah. So yeah, if you didn't know, you can put 1/8 SU boxes here or critters. He's a little shy. He's got the same pose as the ASD power cord dude. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. All right, chat. Hold on. We're gonna have to get some screenshots here. Because why not? Why waste a good photo op moment? I'm gonna fold the wings though. Come on. Shit. A little bit offset. I'm trying to learn the art of the composition of a scene. You tell my wife is a photographer. Here, let's see. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, whatever. We'll get some other shots of the ship itself, too. It just looks so clean out here, man. Chat, Star Citizen has some pretty awesome camera controls, by the way. Really lends itself well to good screenshots, which honestly, for any game, that is free marketing. Give your games good photo mode controls. How do you screenshot? So, there's really good tutorials out there. Actually, Wicked Wookie has a good one from a few years ago, but it still applies. So F4 puts you into third-person mode, which obviously removes HUD and stuff like that. If you hold Z, you can move the camera around, which you probably already know if you play Star Citizen. Once you get it into a good spot, if you hold F4, if you ever want to reset the camera, regardless of what you did, you can hold F4 and hit asterisks on your keypad. It'll reset it. The things I do know how to do, if you hold F4, you can zoom in and out with your mouse wheel. What else? If you hold F4 and do plus or minus, like if you do minus, it focuses more in on you or your ship. You do plus, it'll go out. And yeah, to actually take the screenshot, if you just press print screen without holding anything else, it will put it in your screenshot folder in your Star Citizen directory. I forget where, but it does just automatically take them, which is great. Whoa. Sorry guys, I all tapped out. Give me a sec. New camera setup. Where is this? Yeah, chat, we're just careening through space right now. Yeah, it's in your live folder there, or PTU if you're playing on PTU. There's a screenshot folder listed underneath of it. Yeah, it's nested within the user folder. Yep. And there's other controls too. I do recommend looking up those guides. Like I said, Wicked Wookie had a good camera guide from a while ago, and I think most of it's pretty much still accurate. All right. What was I doing? Can I pick up anything out here? So we can do one more thing. LRT. All right, let's see if this LRT works. We'll do one more combat thing before we're done. They're probably going to be asleep.
Hey, it's Ken. Saw that you're picking up in the Quantum Drive is now unlocked. Quantum Drive is now.
Oh, I mean, these are full quality. as far as the screenshots go. It's the full resolution of whatever you're running the game at and all that. Clipsia, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, it's a good way to make some good like wallpapers or whatever you want to do. Or, shameless plug, you could join our Discord. Linked in the video description on YouTube. SC's a big part of it, and we have a screenshot board. Share him. Love to see him. Oh my god, that's so bright. Alright, let's see if these are asleep. All the ones out in Nick's pretty much fought back. Oh, they're up here. Let's focus on the main target. Ones in Stanton historically have not fought back as far as LRTs go. Well, they have me locked. Yeah, they don't know what they're doing. That's lame. I hope that's fixed in 4.8. Recharge. Kablooey.
Just got confirmation that bounty's been cleared. We'll get you paid. Shields.
All right. Imagine if the NPC remembers that you were the one who abandoned the mission previously and made sarcastic remarks. I'm sure that's coming. At some point. In the next 20 years. Let's see if I can get away with this without reset or setting a route. Probably not. There we go. All right, well. So, chat. We're gonna get parked back at home. Started the session in Nick's. Things went okay out there as far as the game functionality goes. Where is Area 18? Right there. Usually it's on the fringes. Actually had some bounties respond properly. And then had some bounties spawn the wingmen who fought back, which was good. But then the main target stopped spawning, which is problematic. So, I don't know. I hope this stuff improves in 4.8. You know, the Zero to Hero stuff basically emulates a new player experience, and it's leaving a lot to be desired right now. There's been times when it's been great though, like prior to this patch. So I hope they resolve this stuff, because they need to. That's how people stick around. God, that's so cool though. I always say that's how this game gets you, and that's how it gets away with its BS. It's purdy. So yeah, chat. Get parked here. All right, where's that hangar at?
Landing gear deployed.
We are in a queue. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get landed here because I have a person picking up a laptop that I'm selling. So... gonna have to get that ready. If we get a hangar. All these hangar doors, and it's only going to give us that one that someone's currently occupying. I guarantee you that's where ours is going to be. Which I think we're getting the new transport. Is it called transport system in 4.8? Is that 4.8? I really hope it is. Yes. Sweet. Just an upside down vulture in my hangar, no big deal.
Landing complete.
Oh, I was in nav mode that whole time. I could have been dead.
Engines are off.
Alright. Didn't really need to do this, but we'll do it anyway. So, what we're gonna do is... we're gonna say goodbye to Bobbert. Bobbert, you did good today. You were very brave. Vulture's waiting for prey. It's gone now. Yeah, guys, this is fun. It's always fun hanging out. I appreciate all you. So I'm gonna find someone to raid out to on Twitch. So hang in there on Twitch. We'll keep you going with some Star Citizen. As far as the rest of this evening goes, I'm actually gonna be going live again with my lovely wife, Crofty. We have a shared channel on Twitch and YouTube called Croft and Buck. There it is in the Twitch chat. We're going to be starting our adventure in Conan Exiles Enhanced. We played the crap out of Conan Exiles in the past, but we're starting the new Enhanced Edition, which they just brought it over to Unreal Engine 5, which is really cool. It's a free update, so if you already have Conan, you basically have access to it, which is really neat. So we're going to be getting started with that around 8 p.m. Eastern. So it'll be a lot of fun, so feel free to drop a follow over there. It's like a dual perspective channel, so we'll have both our webcams. We toggle between our views. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So we'll be doing that around 8 p.m. tonight. Already plugged the Discord. Feel free to join up. SC's a big part of it. But yeah, thanks again to Connected for the raid. Always appreciate you, dude. Chat, make sure you go drop him a follow. Thank you for all the follows today. Thank you for the subs on YouTube. And the raid from Volk as well. Really appreciate you guys. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up the YouTube stream now. So thank you, YouTube.